DINYL Nation, Dialysis is not your life nation. Listen, we're excited. It's Monday, a brand new week, brand new day, new dreams, new desires, new goals, new opportunities, second chances, whatever. Listen, it's time to get up, go for it. It's a new work week. Listen, Second Chance family, just want to welcome you as well. We're excited. There's an awesome motivational show we have on today. Welcome today with Motivation with Fred. Listen, we're excited today. Got some things we're going to be sharing today. It's going to be an awesome show. Today, I want to dedicate this show to Tweety Pooh. She's on dialysis now. Awesome woman, power couple. She and her husband, Corey, doing great things. She's a novelist. She helped me with my book. The Dialysis is Not Your Life, the book and the workbook. She helped me with that, set it all up. I mean, she's absolutely awesome. So hopefully we will have her on the show, on the Thursday evening shows, on Your Mark, Reset, Go. So we should have her on the show. He and her husband coming real soon. So we're excited. Again, welcome to Motivation with Fred. This motivational sessions are designed for kidney disease and dialysis communities to be educated, empowered, and motivated to live your best life. All because you're on dialysis, all because you have kidney disease does not mean that your life is over. Now, understand it's not just for those of us who have kidney disease, dialysis, but no matter what your circumstance or what your situation may be, it should not, or you should not allow that to distinguish or to define your life. But to understand that thing of whatever the struggle, the money, sickness, disease, obstacle, whatever it is, that's what it is. But it cannot be to where you allow that to define your life, because there's so much life to live. And I had to find that out. For those who don't know, I was on dialysis myself. I am a kidney transplant patient. And so I'm grateful that, living a great life, I'm here trying to help people who are on dialysis or who facing different issues in your life, to know that it does not define your life, but life is waiting on you. You can reset your life and live a great life. I am the founder of Dialysis Not Your Life, the program. And so today, let's jump on in today. I want to welcome all those who are on today. I want to thank for my wife today. Awesome. Listen, overcoming the 4 focus killers, and this is part 3 today. So we're going to jump into this right after. We're going to have a commercial and come right back into it.
Dialysis is Not Your Life, the book and workbook by international author Fred Hill, is available on Amazon.com. The power to redefine your life while on dialysis. Dialysis is a second chance at life. So what are you doing with this chance? I know that dialysis is challenging. I was on dialysis for 3 years, chemo and peritoneal. But you can still live a high quality, fulfilled life while on dialysis. You can get your energy back, your confidence and sex life back. Still go after your dreams and live your life out loud while on dialysis. The book teaches you that dialysis is not the end for you. It is possible to live and enjoy life. The workbook takes you step by step to make it all a reality. This book and workbook are helping and changing the lives of dialysis patients across the globe. So go to Amazon.com, order the book and workbook, and get your life back. Life is waiting on you.
All right, we're back. We want to welcome and also say hello to Erica Jackson, my sister. I hope you had an awesome birthday weekend. Happy birthday to you. All right, let's jump into this thing of overcoming the 4 focus killers. And we talked about this. This is part 3, so we're excited about it. I want to jump on this, that whenever you're in your mind, whenever you say, I desire to do better for your life, whenever you say, listen, I want better, when you say, listen, I'm tired of living the life of where I was, I'm tired of being overweight, I'm tired of living check to check, I'm tired of my marriage going through, I'm tired of being sick, whatever your it is, whenever you come to a place where you want to make your life better, you're always going to, let me say it again, always, like Kevin Hart, not some ways, but always going to face challenges. There's going to be obstacles, distractions, adversity, excuses to steal your focus to try to make you remain where you are. But I'm here to tell you today that you can make your mind up and make the decision, and you can change your life. But you got to be in the place to where you break, that you know that the four focus killers, which are distraction, deception, delusion, and depression. Now, we talked about distraction and deceptions in the previous. So if you want to know those things, go check us out. Subscribe to YouTube channel. Go check us out and follow up on that so you can catch up on it. So, but we're excited about that. We're going to move on today, but to understand, to know how they kill the focus field, how to kill the focus field, how to kill, the focus killers, how to shut it down. You got to recognize, you got to understand the power of focus. That's the main thing. And this is the equation that I come up with. Focus is attention plus attitude plus action equals accomplishment. You can achieve it, but you got to have the attention. You got to have attitude, and you got to make sure your action, you got to move it. It's not going to just happen by itself. But the thing is, when you focus, you will achieve. When you set your mind to it, for real. They say that I've been hearing this since I was a kid, but it's reality. When you really set your mind to something, when you really focus on it, you really can make it happen. You really can accomplish those goals and those dreams. Start the new job, or create your job, write the book. You can beat the disease. You really can. When you put your mind to whatever it is, you can make it happen. It doesn't start with anybody else but you. It starts with you. Now, we talked about attention last week. We're going to continue to talk a little about that. And we talked about attitude. Now, let's jump on this. Continue with your attitude. It controls your altitude. And I know we heard that as a kid as well, because your attitude, if your attitude is not right, it's going to mess up your focus, because what your attitude is, it is your settled way of thinking or feeling about someone or something, and it's reflected in your behavior. So however you feel about a thing, however you feel about a person, your attitude is going to show up in your behavior, in your words that you say, in your actions. It's going to show up. Because it reveals your emotions, and it comes out in your behavior, how you act and what you do. So listen, if your attitude is good, then understand your focus is going to be good. If your attitude is bad, understand your focus is going to be off, and you will give full focus to something else rather than what you really should be focusing on. Therefore, you will not accomplish your desire, because you allowed the four focus killers to kill your focus. Listen, let's go more into this. Your attitude, it derives, or it comes from what you believe, what you understand, and what you perceive. So whatever it is that you believe, that's what your attitude is going to be. Whatever you understand is going to control your attitude. Whatever you perceive, you're going to control your attitude. But see, what I have come in my 2 years of living, that your belief, your understand, and your perception can be off. It can be deceptive, because you're thinking, you're believing, you're perceiving, understanding. It is off and it's wrong. And so if it's wrong, then therefore your attitude is off, your focus is off. And so now you're deceiving yourself. We talked about self-deception last week. And so now you're in a place where your deceptive focus will transform into delusional thinking. Wow. Pause for a second. Deceptive focus, if your focus is off, it will transform into delusional thinking. Wow. Deception. Self-deception causes you to see yourself negatively, but delusion causes you to see your actions and your surroundings negatively. So now it's not focused. And delusion is number 3, is a focus killer. Delusion is a false belief or a false judgment about an external reality. I like that. Held despite undeniable evidence to the contrary. In other words, you're believing something that's not true. It's so much evidence that's out there to tell you that you're delusional, that it's not true what you're thinking. And see, understand delusional perceptive cause misleading actions, because if you're thinking wrong, if you're delusional about your actions, the things that are around you, then your actions are off. And again, you will never achieve, you will never accomplish your goals when your actions are misled through delusional thinking and deception, self-deception. Let me say this right here. Because what you think to yourself is, what you're doing, this thing is never going to work. It's never going to work out. It's never going to happen. I'll never be what I desire to be. I'll never do what I desire to do. I'll never have what I desire to have. You're thinking everything and everyone is against you. You're in a place where you feel like everybody owe you, in a place where you're blaming everybody else for where you are in life. And understand, it's delusional thinking, because it started with the self-deception. And so understand, you're saying, so what's the use of me even doing anything from where I am? And sometimes it can even stop your actions altogether, to where you just give up, throw in a towel, and remain where you are. But understand what delusion is. It's again, it's telling you that it is not true. So in other words, it's not what it looks like. And undeniable proof is all around you. So the thing is, what you see is not really what you see. When you understand the truth about the matter, why? This is the proof. Let me hit it. One, this is not the first time that you have overcome something in your life. And if you did it before, you can do it again. I'm going to say it like this. When I was a kid, I had asthma. But when I turned 12, I remember breaking the ambulance breaking down in front of the house. I remember asthma attacks. Coming up, couldn't play sports, all these different things. But once I turned 12, I started swimming. And as I began swimming, I began to build up my lungs, and I overcame asthma. And so understand, when dialysis hit me, when kidney failure hit me, yes, it was scary. And yes, I went through moments where I thought I was going to die, but it had to come to a moment to where I had to believe in myself. Listen, I'm not going to die like this. I'm not going out like this. So what about you? There's this, has to be something in your mind that I'm thinking delusional, even when it's a fact from this. And the fact from me was, everyone before me in my family who had polycystic kidney disease, they all died. That was a fact. That was a fact. But it had to be something in my mind to tell me I'm not going to die. I'm going out, and I'm not going to go out like this. And so understand, listen, I've lost cars, I've lost jobs, I've lost houses, I've lost money, lost my health. But understand, I overcame it all. So what about you? Is there a warrior inside of you? Is there a fighter inside of you? Is there something inside of you to tell you, I don't belong where I am? There's a greater life than where I am. I understand. I understand we all got to go through something, but it has to be something in here to tell you it is delusional to think that I'll always be broke. I will always be sick. My marriage will always be in trouble. I will always be whatever. It's delusional to think that, because the reality is change is inevitable. So the mindset has got to be that my life is going to change beyond this. So I'm telling you, the proof is not what it looks like, because you've overcome it before. Yes. And so even if you're on dialysis, you overcome by not allowing dialysis to take over your life. Still live, still get your sex life back, still get your sex drive. Understand there's more for you to live. There's more for you. And if you're in need, I'm here to help you. I want to play this commercial. We're going to come back with part 2.
Being diagnosed with kidney disease or being on dialysis can be devastating mentally, physically, and emotionally, not only for the patient, but for their families. Reset Life Counseling, LLC is here to help you through the mental stages of uncertainty. Our program is designed to teach coping skills, social care, grief counseling, and life skills to help the patient, their families, and caregivers learn more about their roles and countermeasures of kidney disease. Our goal is to counsel, coach, coach, and empower each client to regain their health and redefine their lives. Fred Hill, the founder and CEO of Reset Life Counseling LLC, is a former dialysis patient. He is a kidney transplant recipient and an advocate for dialysis. We have individual, family, and group sessions available. Go to dialysisisnotyourlife.com and click on resources to find out more, or call 864-256-1591 for a free consultation. It's never too late to reset your life.
Okay, we back again. Now, if you're one that's you're on dialysis, or family is on dialysis, and you're caregiving, you're like, man, what am I supposed to do? This thing is hard. Listen, check us out at dialysisisnotyourlife.com. Go to Reset Life Counseling LLC and listen, sign up. So check us out so we can help you and your family and loved ones. You know someone, share that with them as well. Now, let's go back to what we were talking about, that it's not what it looks like, but understand that undeniable proof is all around you. And we said, number one is that it's not the first time that you have overcome something in your life. And understand, can I tell you, it will not be the last. So if you've overcome before, you can do it again. And so I want to say this because, again, I got to go biblical right now. I can't apologize, because I truly believe that the scripture says I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. There has to be something inside of you, if you are a believer, to understand, listen, this is not the end for me. There's so much more for me. And so if I did overcome, I can overcome again. And point number two is this. If one person did it, if one person did it, it opens the door for everybody else to do the same thing. So if one person made it out, that means everybody can make it out. If one person, and so we're always looking for a group of people or whatever, but can I hit something a little bit more? Can you be the first? And see, that was the thing for me, is that nobody in my family prior to me made it, but understand, I did. I was the first one. And so if I can overcome this thing, that's why I'm here to tell you, you can too. You can do it. It opens the opportunity for you to be able to help others, to get your life back, to understand, I lost a house and got a bigger house. I lost my job, it got a better job, and now my own thing. So understand, even in marriage went all apart. I'm just being open right now, but understand, marriage is great now. Same wife, the same, but greater love. Understand, my son was on the side of the road, not even breathing, epilepsy, but he hasn't had a epilepsy seizure, in about 12, 13 years. And so the mentality, if one person can do it, you can too. So that's the thing. I'm gonna hit this right here. I grew up with a guy named Wendell, and so we were in the same project, the same food stamps, the same whatever you want to call it. But Wendell made it out. Wendell became vice president of a bank, and then he opened his own insurance firm, nationwide insurance firms. And then now understand, this man is in politics. He's in South Carolina politics. And so understand, he made it. We grew up together. So if he made it, man, I can too. That's the mentality that all of us have to have, that understand. David said, I would have fainted unless I believed to see the goodness of God in the land of the living. So understand, even though he may not have been doing well, if he saw somebody else doing well, that would encourage me to say that my time is coming. And so I'm saying that to you today. Don't give up. Don't stay delusional. Understand, the proof is all around you, that greater life is waiting on you. So listen, do not fall to the trap of delusion. Stay focused. Accomplish your goals. Accomplish your dreams. Go after life and live your life to the fullness. Live it big, and let everybody from the outside see and know that if you can do it, they can do it too. Let's hit this last commercial and we'll be back.
Many life insurance companies consider kidney disease or being a kidney transplant patient a high risk and will not provide coverage. But there's good news. If you're in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Maryland, Virginia, or New Jersey, you can be covered with whole life insurance. Not only for kidney disease, but many chronic illnesses are now covered. Call 864-316-6124 to get the coverage you need. Give your loved ones the assurance they need knowing you are covered.
All right, we're back. Listen, again, don't fall to the trap of delusion and stay focused, accomplish your goals. Next week, we're going to talk about the last of the 4 focus killers, which is depression. And so we're going to talk about that and deal with that because a lot of people are dealing with depression, especially in this time. So understand, we're going to tell somebody, share this if you would. Understand that life is waiting on you. Go and live your life. If you need my contact information, go to Dialysis Is Not Your Life, or you can email me, fredhill808gmail.com. Whether you need me to speak, if you need some help, if you need whatever, just need some focus to help stay focused. Listen, hit me email. Come contact me and let me help you because that's what we're here for. Listen, go live a great, awesome, big time life. All right, because dialysis does not define you. Be blessed. Bye-bye.